Showman, a meteorologist who sometimes fills in. She was up in one of those and they had to make a semi-crash landing. I don't remember what happened. It wasn't like as dramatic as it sounds, but a little bit of adrenaline. You should go up there and do one of your videos.
You're really selling it, Jenny.
Well, it was exciting. It was exciting.
But you won't have a crash landing.
Yes.
I would love to. It's a childhood dream to fly in a hot air balloon. I would just want the tranquil side.
You don't want the semi-crash landing?
Yeah. We'll skip that. But, the weather really plays into all the hot air balloon flights, and this afternoon, less than ideal. Not only because of the hotter temperatures, you want those cooler early morning lows. That way, all of the hot air is able to rise much more easily. But we also got a turbulent atmosphere. This is a time-lapse view over downtown Portland from earlier this afternoon. Those building, towering cumulonimbus clouds. This one right here was the one that developed just a little bit of lightning out over the Ridgefield area earlier this evening, but that now starting to dissipate. As we still have some of those building cumulonimbus clouds, just a spectacular view out with our Solar Family Estate camera there as we see just a few light rain showers and a little bit of virga. That's the rain that comes down and it evaporates before it actually makes it to the surface. That is a possibility as some of these start to fizzle out over the Willamette Valley today. And as for the rest of this evening, expecting to see those temperatures take a bit of a tumble back to the mid-70s by about 7 o'clock as our winds remain out the north at about 6 miles per hour. 83 is where we currently hold steady, and that so far has been our hottest point of the day, putting us above average by just a few degrees. That normal about 76 degrees or so, as we expect to ride out slightly above average as we work our way through the rest of the weekend. But there's that lightning activity just to the northwest of the Portland metro area. A lot more activity though happening up over the high terrain of the Cascades of central Washington. That's where our lightning strikes are coming in with a hefty 35 over the past hour and a half or so. As we zoom into the Portland metro area right now, there's that lone rain shower that we could see from our Vancouver camera off in the distance, the Riverbank camera, I should say, as it continues to track its way off to the east. But that thunderstorm potential does remain for the rest of this evening. Downpours, lightning, even the chance for some small hail is a very real possibility. So if the kiddos are out and about splashing in the pool when thunder roars, be sure to head indoors. Even if you are seeing sunshine above you, if you are close enough to hear the thunder, you're close enough to be struck. Thankfully, tomorrow, you can swim freely as that thunderstorm potential drifts its way further off towards the south and east. But this is a lackluster event for us as far as the rain department goes. That means dry lightning is going to be a bigger concern for us. That's lightning that has very little moisture with it. It can potentially start and spread new wildfires rapidly. That's why our fire weather danger yet again over the high terrain of the Cascades starts to creep up ever so slightly. So we need to continue to use caution. But through our timeline, drier skies are on the horizon this evening. That takes us into tomorrow morning, where some patchy fog starts to develop, but then that sunshine takes over once again, and we get to enjoy some nice weather for tomorrow and into Sunday. But additional rain accumulation, maybe a couple of 100ths of an inch if you're lucky enough to fall underneath one of those thunderstorms, as we fall back to about 55 degrees tonight. Northwest winds 5 to 10 as those skies remain mostly clear. Again, just a bit of fog. It quickly mixes out as the sunshine takes over. Winds out of the north-northwest at about 5 to 10 tomorrow with a high of 81. We just added an extra degree by the time we get into Sunday, but the dry skies really starting to take shape for much of next week. Plenty of sunshine and a gradual warming trend back to the mid-80s for us come this time next week. So enjoy the mild temperatures, the Goldilocks zone, at least for the next 5 to 6 days.
Oh, that's fantastic. Just perfect weather. Keep it going. Keep it on repeat.
I keep calling out Mother Nature and I say, don't stop what you're doing right now.
Yeah, he slid into her DMs.
Yeah. Way to go. You're our guy.
Hey, coming up, local